here we are in Bakersfield, middle of nowhere. You know, no offense to the people who live in Bakersfield, but shit, I don't know how you guys do it. It smells like ass out here. Good Lord. Headed to Visalia. I don't even think I've ever even been there before. We'll find out. I hear it's Tweakerville. So for the people who don't know what trucking for like the movie industry is like, I'll give you guys a little breakdown of it. So, like I said, I'm a part of the local 399 Teamsters. There's Teamsters all over the country that work in the industry as well. But I'm part of the Hollywood Union. So what we do is we're transportation for movies, TV, commercials. And we base camp out of like any studio. It could be Warner Brothers, Paramount, Fox, Disney, Sony. And you'll hop on a show or a movie or a commercial and you'll base camp out of that studio. So you'll pick up all the cast trailers, the equipment trailers, like grip trailers, sound. You're basically moving all the equipment to location on set, and we'll pull all the cast trailers like we're going to be filming in downtown LA. So we'll be at Sony Studios. We'll hook up to all the trailers, all the equipment trailers, and we'll pull them down to downtown LA, set up base camp out there, and we'll just pretty much just move all of the equipment for the show or movie we're doing. And we work picture cars as well. Like all the cars in a movie or a TV show that you see, we do those. We're in charge of those. So we'll stage them, we'll move them around. Like we have a bunch of cop cars on scene or something. We'll set them up wherever the director wants them. And you can do off-production stuff as well. You don't have to be doing production. You can work with construction. I've done that a couple times where you help just pick up lumber and move equipment for them as well. And I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. You run cable, make sure everything's powered up in the trailers, make sure the cast trailers are clean where the actors go in, and it's pretty much that. It's not too much to it, but it's a great job, man. I loved it. It was so much fun. Hopefully it picks back up and I'll go back to doing that. But for now, I'm just doing these side trucking jobs. But I found a really good company. They're all right. The pay is whatever, but it's keeping me afloat. And that's all I really needed to do right now. And there probably is some room for growth. We're just taking it day by day. And I love it, man. I love driving trucks. It's fun. I like being alone, too. Being by myself. I don't have anyone looking over my shoulder all the time. And you get to see the country. You definitely have to love this job, I feel like. Because you don't like this. You don't like being alone all the time. You don't like driving for hours on end. And dealing with all these four-wheelers. That's probably the biggest downside of the job, is dealing with four-wheelers, especially in the West Coast, like in LA area and the city. It's just a nightmare. Other than that, man, it's a fun job. I love it. I highly recommend it. give it a shot. Get your CDL. There's so many things you can do with your CDL. So it all depends on what you want to do. But yeah, like the last show I was on, I was working on Yellowstone. That was so much fun. And you're just around movie magic. You get to see it. You're standing on the sidelines the whole time watching everything go down. You get to meet a ton of actors. You know, a lot of great people. They like to become your family. We do crazy hours. Like the most I did, when I was in Yellowstone, I was working like 7 days a week. I think in like 5 months, I had like a total of 4 days off, 4 or 5 days off. But then you rake in that money, work your ass off for a couple months, and then you could take a couple months off if you wanted to. That's the plus side of being in the union as well. You just take your name off the board. But if you commit to a show, you finish the show. But after you're done with the show and you want to take time off, you can take a year off. And our union's seniority. It goes permits, group 3s, group 2s, and group 1s. The way you get in is you got to get 30 days on a union show. And then once you get your 30 days, you become a group 3. And then once you do 2 years, you become a group 2. Then you get more priority in getting more work. And then once you do 10 years, you become a group 1. And then you're always working. So once you pass that 10-year hump, you'll always have work, no matter what. I mean, it has to be dead like right now, but there's still group 1s working right now. Like the industry hasn't come to a complete halt. Like there's productions going on all over the country. I know a bunch of people working right now on shows, but I'm a group 2. I've been in it for 6 years. So I got 4 more years left, then I'll be a group 1, and then it should be smooth sailing. I love the seniority thing. You know, it kind of sucks for group 3s and 2s, but once you're a group 1, it's worth it. Like if I wanted to take time off, I could take time off whenever the hell I want, and then come back. And if there's a group 2 working on a show or a group 3, and I want that position, I could just call that coordinator in my union hall and be like, "Hey, I'm out of work right now, and there's a group 2 working." They'll kick that guy off that show, and they'll put me into it. So there's a lot of positives to that as well. And you get to travel too. It's fun. I was in Montana, Livingston, Montana, Bozeman, Missoula for Yellowstone, and then we were in Fort Worth too, working in Weatherford, Fort Worth. Well, that's where the mill was, because I was working with construction. I was off production on that show. I wish I was on production. That would have been even better. But I was helping build sets, so I was running a grade all too. Those all-terrain big old forklifts. So I was working with the construction guys. And I was just in the grade all day in a stake bed on a construction trailer. But man, the weather out there was, oh, jeez. Especially in Montana. It was dumping snow, and we were working out there all day long. Doing like 12, 14-hour days. 7 days a week. But I loved it. It was such a great experience, man. The way you get in, you got to know someone too. Getting that union is so difficult. Teamster union is so hard. You have to know someone. But shit, the first step is just get your CDL. You got your CDL, and you can drive tractor trailers at 10 speeds. And they're looking for guys like that, because there's not a lot of people who want to drive tractor trailers nowadays, especially in our field. But even if that doesn't work, you know, if it doesn't go back to normal, it doesn't pick up again, you know, I'm still going to stay in trucking. I love trucking. I really don't see myself doing any other trade or profession. It's just fun. I like it. I love everything that has to do with trucks. Hopefully one day I'll be able to buy my own truck and start my own company. Or if anything in the studios pick back up, I want to buy equipment because you can make a lot of money doing that as well. You can buy trailers, wardrobe trailers, hair and makeup trailers, tractor trailers, stake beds, and you rent it out to the show. Or you could coordinate the show or captain the show. And there's a lot of growth in the industry. There's a lot of money to be made. So that's the goal, man. Just gotta keep grinding. Can't stop. Even though this is like a huge downgrade, I'm getting paid pennies, but I can't stop doing it. And I'm just trying to learn as much as I can and get as much experience under my belt. Don't let the pay stop you from just jumping into something, because you gotta grow somewhere. You gotta start. I'm starting over, but it's all right. You just gotta keep going. Just keep pushing forward, and good things will happen, man. You work hard. There's one piece of advice: just jump into it, man. Just give it a shot. Give it a try. You don't like it, you don't like it. But it ain't gonna kill you. I mean, if you're a dipshit and don't know how to drive, that might kill you. Yeah. Yeah, you get to see some cool places too. Man, driving here on the West Coast, I just did a run all the way to San Fran, all the way to Palo Alto, San Mateo up there. Had a couple drops. Jeez, dude, the back roads is just absolutely stunning. Northern California, Central California is absolutely beautiful. And, I know California has a bad rap because of Los Angeles. Literally, that's the bad image it gets, But there's so much to see in California. There's so many beautiful places. There's countrysides, mountains, there's rivers, there's hunting, there's fishing. I love fishing, man. That's like my other passion. That's all I do is fish. I do a lot of surf fishing off the beach, a lot of saltwater fishing. That's my favorite for sure, but I definitely do a little bit of fly fishing and freshwater. All styles of fishing is great. I go spearfishing with my buddies all the time down in Palos Verdes by where I live. I live in the South Bay, not in San Francisco, but in the area, but Southern California, the South Bay, Hermosa Beach, Redondo, Hawthorne, Torrance. I'm in Hermosa. And I live right by the water, so I'm always trying to fish. Always hitting the break walls. Or we go diving over there in the coves and PB. Go shoot some fish, and we'll do little catch and cooks. It's fun, man. We love it. I love it. There's a lot to do out here. You don't get bored. That's for sure. Do not get bored. Traffic sucks. It's sitting there right now. That's the worst thing about California. All California. Traffic, horrible. Garbage. Too many damn people, too many tourists. A lot of them. Look at these cows. You got a bull hauler right next to us. These guys are shit. Man, I wish I could do that. Bull hauling. That'd be such a badass job. I got so much respect for those guys. Those guys are modern day cowboy. You gotta know someone too, I guess, to get into that field. If you know anybody, hit a brother up. like all aspects of trucking, man. I just want to do it all. I just want to master it all. I drove a Landau, that was cool. Did that for like 3 months. Did it for free. Because I just wanted to learn it. And I had nothing going on. It was slow time in the studio. So I was like, hey man, can I just jump in with you? He's my buddy. And he taught me a lot. And I just rode along with him. He was working on that show, American Horror Story, and he was doing picture cars. So we were picking up all these cool pieces of equipment, Bearcats, Greyhound buses, all these beat up trailers, cop cars. But shit, that's some hard work. Landau, car haulers, those guys are shit. All power to you. That is some labor, especially when it's like 100 degrees outside and you're laying on that bed, chaining down shit. Oh my god, that shit sucked. I'd do it again though. Maybe, if I had to. 99 North, that's where we are. Fresno, Sacramento. Man, I saw the funniest shit the other day. Good lord, us truckers, man, we gotta watch our weight. That shit is ridiculous. Some of these guys, man. I saw a big boy sitting in a forklift. This is in the studios. This dude had to weigh like, he was 3 bills. Easy. Sitting in the forklift. He's in this shit all day. And he got stuck, man. This boy got stuck on the forklift. We were sitting there watching him. He's trying to get out of this forklift. And he's struggling, pulling and shit. He's trying to get out. He's just having the hardest time. It's a mini ass forklift. His gut was like hanging all over the wheel. Dude, this guy battles this forklift for, a couple minutes. And then this fucking guy just calls it quits. And sits there and falls asleep, bro. Fucking chin down, double chin, just sitting on his titties like this. Passed out. He just gave up. I couldn't believe it. I had to go, so I don't even know if he ever got out of the damn thing. I was crying, man. I was literally in tears. I was like, bro, how you got... Man, you gotta watch that weight, man. You gotta stay away from that trucker food. Bro, because that shit is like, you can't even get out of a goddamn forklift. I felt bad for the brother, but come on, man. That's gonna happen, bro. You keep eating them fucking ho-hos and Twinkies all day, and hot dogs at the truck stop, and that pizza, that Godfather pizza, gonna kill you. You end up fucking having a massive heart attack in your sleeper one day. That shit happens all the time. Damn, I felt bad, man. That kind of sucked, but I was laughing, bro. I was laughing. This dude just gave up and fell asleep, took a nap. Said, fuck it, I'm going to bed. Well, when I tell you I was in tears, I was in tears, man. Fucking sitting in your forklift, bro. You can't even get out that thing. Gotta get your steps in, boy. That's the scariest thing about this job is your health and getting big, and that shit creeps up on you too. You don't even notice it until you gain 20, 30 pounds. You got a lot of little sag in your chest. Yeah, I'm pretty disciplined on that. I try to hit the gym as much as I can, or just go for runs. I always park at the farthest spot. Every truck stop, furthest spot, man. I was doing teams, bro. Another big guy. He was like 350, huge. And I was doing teams with this dude for like 6, 7 days. Cool ass guy, great guy. But man, every time, bro, I was like, dude, we've been driving for like 10 hours. And we pull up to a truck stop, bro. And this guy would circle the lot for like 5 minutes. There's 20 spots open in the back, but he didn't want to walk. I'm like, dude, you've been sitting on your ass for like 10 hours. You can't walk to the damn truck stop? Just park over there. And we literally I sat in the truck. I was fuming, but I didn't say anything. I didn't want to be a dick. But I was like, dude, just park the truck and just walk. Didn't want to walk. I was like, good Lord. You sat on your ass for 10 hours and you don't want to walk about 200 yards? Couldn't believe it. I mean, I guess that's what it does. It does make you lazy, but you just gotta have that strong mindset. Like, you don't want to end up like that. You do not want to end up like that at all. You see these guys, man, I feel so bad. A lot of them have problems and conditions, shit, I get it, but geez. Just try to stay healthy, man. Eat good food. And I do a lot of fasting. That's what helps me a lot. I won't eat anything till like 1, 2 in the afternoon. I'll have like some coffee in the morning. That's it. Black coffee. Just chug water. And just go. Because if I eat all day, man, that shit, I'll gain weight quick. Gain weight real quick. Just watch what you eat. Watch the calories. Because if you don't, you can be stuck in a forklift. You don't want that. You don't want that. Lord. Good Lord. Other than that, man, trucking is the shit. I love it. This shit is fun. Look at this, man. I ain't got no one bugging me. Peace and quiet. Just rambling over here. What else you want? I mean, it takes a specific person. But if you like your peace and quiet, you like the open road, you like adventure and seeing different things all the time, this is it. You get paid to do it. That's it. I just want to learn all about it. I'm new to it. I don't have anyone in the family that has trucking. I'm the only one. I wish I did. It'd be a lot easier, but you know, I'll figure it out. That's why I always hang out with the OGs, man, the older guys, the older cats. Those guys are the best. I love hanging out with the older guys, man. They teach you so much. Just listen. Shut your mouth and listen. That's the best advice I can give anyone. That's what I've always been taught by my old man. Just never say I know. Just sit there, shut up, and just listen. And show some respect, man. That'll get you so far in life. And just be humble. That's the best thing. That's my number one trait, is just being humble. And just take it all in. But yeah, man, hang around the older guys. They know what they're talking about. It was funny, man. When I was working on Yellowstone, I was like, I don't know, I was like 28. All my buddies were like 60 years old, 60, 58. We'd all hang out, man. They just taught me so much. And they like me, man, because I work hard. I'm always moving, man. I'm always trying to help out. That's what I love doing that. And they saw that, and they always wanted to help me. And that's pretty rare nowadays. And I show a lot of respect to them. I respect the older generation for sure. You do that, man, you get a couple good guys on your back, on your side, and you gain so much knowledge. You'll gain knowledge you'll never learn in school ever. You help them out, man. I'd help them out all the time. Whenever they needed anything, I was there. They do the same. That's how it goes. You want to be successful? That's why I get so many opportunities in this field. That's how I got into the union, you know, just working my ass off, doing the shit other kids my age didn't want to do. They'd call me a couple hours, hey man, you got to be here at 4 a.m. I was like, all right, I'll be there. I never turned down work. That's the worst thing you can do, is turn down work, say no to work. We'll just find somebody else that will want it more. You turn down work and asking for days off all the time, shit, you ain't gonna get anything. Especially in the studios, you never turn down work. That is frowned upon, big time. You'll be on the no-call list ASAP. You say no to work one time, or you bail on a job, you ain't never gonna work again from that person or that coordinator. Just don't say no to work. Until you get up there, man. Until you earn your stripes. Until you're a big old super senior group 1. Dirty 30. Then you can start doing, you got some leeway, but still. You know? I'll never say no to a job. Alright, well, I'll catch up to you guys a little bit. I'm gonna stop staring at my mug all day. Rolling through Santa Clarita right now, my hometown. Grew up in Saugus, California. That's where it all started right here. Flustered.
much is the scale house here in Santa Clarita.
Boxes in the back that weigh probably 100 pounds. Would I stay in the empty loaded lane or still stay in the loaded lane? I'm going with loaded, even though it's practically empty. See ya. Oh, we're gonna go up Grapevine. Let's go. Cajon Pass. Man, I love those records. Those things are so badass. Pretty sure those things cost $500,000 or $1 million. I'm not sure, but those things are no joke. Man, that's wind. Man, there's one thing in this industry I hate the most is wind. That shit is terrifying. I was driving the other day, coming down those Mojave slopes, and that was the most butt-buckering moment of my life. I never wanted to be out of that goddamn truck more in my entire life. It was just, I've never experienced anything like that in my life, ever. I mean, I think it's worse than snow. Even though I grew up in California, so I'm never really in the snow. But I don't want to be in the snow, ever. I'm not made for the snow, or ice, or black ice, or waking up early as shit, scraping snow off your window, your windshield. Not for me. I stay my ass here on the West Coast. And I'll drive over the road and all that, but I ain't no super trucker driving Montana, Wyoming, and all that in the winter. No, thank you. I did it once, never again. That shit's miserable. I just don't like being cold, too. I can't do it. No, thank you. But that wind, man, that is some scary shit. I feel like it kind of traumatized me. Now, every time I get like a fat gust of wind or some lateral winds or crosswinds or whatever, man, I pucker up real quick. I white knuckle it. Pyramid Lake. Pyramid Lake's got to be one of my favorite lakes out here. A little close to Los Angeles. It's beautiful, man. Grew up coming out here, taking the boat out, fishing. It's a great spot. You got Castaic Lake too. They got big old stripers if you're into that. Go visit though. Road. Look at that. High winds. What's new? God damn it, bro. Champ or champ.